Evening, everybody. Welcome to Kop Talk TV. We're going to be talking about our pre-season game tonight. But before we start, we just wanted to show recognition for Andrew Devine, who passed away. And now it's 97 from Hillsborough. This is our little, instead of our usual intro, we're going to play this instead. Yeah, so obviously that's still going on. Just wanted to show recognition that, you know, even now, the effects of that day are still being felt. Okay, so moving on. Game tonight, pre-season. Virgil made his comeback briefly with Gomez. That was nice to see.
Yeah, definitely.
So first half, I thought it took about 10 minutes to get going, and then it just looked like classic Liverpool. Classic Liverpool.
I think you could see that HERTHA BERLIN were at an advanced stage in terms of their pre-season training and how many games they'd actually played. I think this was their 6th pre-season. I'll be honest, I'm not going to say that I know who their opposition was. It could have been Bob, Sue, and Rita down at the park, but they obviously had game time. Yeah, they're definitely getting game time. So you're right. They started off probably playing a bit. They had a bit more rhythm, but yeah, we picked it up in that first half as well. So yeah, good first half actually.
Yeah, I was particularly impressed with Salah and Mane, looking very, very, very sharp, very keen. I think it was interesting. We've been talking a lot about Ox playing the false 9.
Yeah.
But today we had Minamino for the first half in the false 9. I thought he looked energetic. He looked sharp. He was pressuring the goalkeeper, chasing balls down, closing people in. I think just sometimes the chemistry, they haven't got quite the understanding. There's some passes Mane got through and he didn't quite click where it was going. But yeah, what did you think, Nicholas, about Minamino in that role?
Yeah, I thought he did look lively. Certainly looked like he was hungry to show the management team and all of us fans what he's about, what he can do. At times I thought he did look a little light when he was getting pressured by the defenders. But apart from that, it was a good showing. It's a good showing for him.
Yeah, I think it took him about 10 minutes to kind of get into flow, and then they did start linking pretty well. What did you think, Stony?
Yeah, similarly as well. I'm happy he's actually returned back from the loan period down at Southampton. I think last season we did attempt to play him in that role, and I think he did actually play that role when he was down at Southampton as well. Yeah. So that's fine. It's about progression. Still a talented young player. He's got age on his side as well. So yeah, hopefully this season he'll get more minutes to play, especially in that position as well. And we just wish him all of the best. But yeah, definitely good first half for Minamino there.
It's looking promising. You keep saying we've got an old squad. So it's looking promising that some of these younger players are starting to push their way up a bit. I also wanted to talk about Elliot in the first half.
Harvey. What should I say?
Wow.
Yeah.
What did you think about it, Tony?
I think it was quite interesting actually. I didn't because what we played our normal 4-3-3 and Harvey played the right side of the didn't he? Yeah. So
behind Salah.
I think behind Salah, and I thought it was quite interesting. He had actually played more of an advanced role down at Blackburn. So he would play across any of the top three, so either the left forward or the right forward. It's quite interested in him playing a more deeper role for us today. I know Shaq had actually played in that position in a few times for us last season. I'm really happy for Harvey Elliott. I mean, he's got time and age on his side. Amazing amount of professionals around him, and I know that he'll be coached. And we'll obviously find out what his best positions as in will actually be for us. But he's a young player. Amazing long period down at Blackburn, and all of that first team experience will only do him well, and obviously for us as well. But yeah, good first half.
Yeah, I thought he was good at closing down. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he's bulked up.
Closing players down. He's good with holding the ball, taking the ball on. But I think his passing just needs some of his passes in a little bit, but that will obviously come.
Yeah.
To do a quick few comments a minute. We've got Reese.
Sure.
Hi Reese. He's a loyal follower. Yeah, rest in peace to Andrew, definitely. We got your brother now, Satan Beard. Only 3 seasons, but good you lost.
No, it's fine. It's fine. And do you know the interesting thing about 3 seasons as well? It's quite interesting. Years ago, all of these things used to be behind closed doors, so we would have no idea about the different stages of fitness any players were up. And now it's being televised. Sometimes, and that's not just the comments that's gonna. I'm not necessarily referring to any of the comments that our viewers are mentioning, but no team's going to hit the floor running. So I don't mind if it means that we lose our next 3 pre-season friendlies and our first game against we come out with all guns firing, and so be it. I'm not concerned about that.
We can just ask them about Brentford and QPR anyway, and I'm sure who we got next? OS. Hi OS. He's from the Man United agenda as well. Always watches us. Thank you. Reese, didn't see the match, but happy to see Virgil and Joe are back. It was really nice. It's nice that they're back pre-season and not once the season has started. I think Virgil will be upset because we did concede after he came on. I know that's going to bother him, but that guy
Nicholas is laughing. It was a nice finish. It was a nice finish though by Djokovic. That build up was nice.
Yeah, Jovetic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
He was having a good time tonight.
He did look lovely.
Yeah, probably way more than your beard as well. We got guys like Errol, the main FTB man. OS, what did you make of VVD's return today? Do you want to go with that, Stony?
Yeah, I think it's positive, real game time minutes, and I don't think we can ask anything more from that. I think Virgil himself is an experienced professional, and so is our coaching staff as well. And I believe they will coach him correctly to make sure that he's in a good position when the season starts. So for me, I'm happy for him. I'll extend on what you're saying as well about him probably being a bit disheartened that we did concede goals when he's come on, but he's one of a series of players that we actually have. But it's good minutes for him underneath the belt, and that's that can only for us.
I think I did notice that when him and Joe were on, the back line looked a lot more organised and a lot straighter. I think when Konate was on, did you notice he likes to go quite high up the pitch? Have you noticed that?
Yeah, I did notice. Yeah, I did notice that. At some
point, I was like, "Is that's not Keita? That's Konate. What's he doing up there?"
He seems to be like a ball playing centre back. So I think he's going to be one of these. I don't know if you remember when Stones first went to Man City, he used to step up quite a lot with the ball into midfield. So the few games that I've seen Ibrahim play for us and managed to catch some of the under-21s when they're playing against Netherlands. That's the way he actually plays as well. He does actually step up with the ball and play with it. And once again, that can be confident as well. You know, if we've got another ball-playing centre-back, so that's a positive for us.
He looks very confident. I'll give him that. But Nicholas, what do you see? Because obviously we've got Virgil as the main man centre-back. Yes. We know that.
Yeah.
And we've got Matic, Gomez, Konate, even Phillips. If he's not going, we don't know the situation with that yet. Like, what do you see happening in that situation?
Well, with regard to our defense, I can see, or I personally would like to see, Klopp bringing in some changes. Did any of you guys notice in the first half how Matic was played in the middle? To his right, I can't remember who was playing there, but Konate was on Matic's left. Now, that to me looked like pre-CBs, but I could have been wrong. Are we going to see more of that this season? It's definitely but Samika's played arguably his best pre-season game today.
He did give away the foul that they ended up getting free kick, and that was how we lost.
Yeah.
I think he's a little bit rugged at the back. I don't know if that's
I think can only be down to him trying a little too hard. I don't know, trying to impress management. We'll never know. So if he does get a run of games, if these mistakes are a part and parcel of his game, or if there's something that can be ironed out pretty quickly.
Yeah. I have been impressed with him. I like his you can kind of see he's been around Robertson, I feel like.
That's a plus point.
Yeah. He likes to press. He's desperate. He did get the assist for Mane's goal as well, didn't he? Across the ball down the box. So he's looking to get those assists. He definitely fits our style of play. I think maybe he was just tired. They've had a full training session today on top of this game as well. You can see that in a lot of them. Apart from Salah and Mane, they just looked like they were ready to go. they're just next level. I think someone last week said they're getting old, but there's no signs of that.
No. Experience.
Can I just say as well, Milner.
He's a bit of a playmaker tonight.
Yeah.
He was playing some sexy football tonight. Some of his passes. He's just experienced, class. Always calm. Really enjoyed his football tonight.
Yeah.
What do you think the second half's lineup? No, sorry. That's first half's lineup. Do you think that Klopp's lineup for the first half tonight against HERTHA is in line with maybe our domestic games?
I'm not sure. So who was our lineup? So we had Keller in goal.
Yeah.
We had Tomas playing left back. We had Konate, Matic. Then we had Keita, Milner, Elliott, Mane, Minamino, and Salah. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So sorry. Could you just repeat that question again for me? I do apologise.
Do you think that Klopp was experimenting with a starting 11 for cup games, our domestic cup games?
I'm not sure. I think he's just trying to get game times. I think we're going to be, I believe, like anything else for this season. So definitely for the league, definitely for the Champions League, League Cup, and obviously for the FA Cup as well. But I think we're just trying to get game time or minutes underneath the belt for a lot of the players. There would have been probably not all of the players that would have started in the first half would have been away on international duty. And I'm thinking, actually, I don't think any of them were away in international duty, were they? Any of that starting lineup? None of them.
I don't
now you're
think
testing
so,
me now.
no.
None of them. None of them were wearing. None of them were wearing international. So you're right, Nicholas. That starting lineup there, maybe to do with you know, some of the domestic cup games, but I think it was probably more to do with these players weren't aware in international duty, and maybe they had more training with Klopp and the coaching staff.
Right.
That's what I think it's probably to do with.
It felt like a typical Liverpool setup, didn't it?
Yeah.
Especially the second goal. That second goal was lovely, wasn't it? That I felt like that was classic Liverpool goal. Keita won the ball, chipped it into Salah. Salah's back heel was just beautiful. And then Minamino finally all clicked and he got the goal in. I think that was a classic Liverpool goal. It felt like a Liverpool setup. I don't think he'll necessarily put all those changes in at the same time, but I think he is going to look to do some of those changes at some times, but maybe not all at the same time. I think the cup games, it's probably going to be a lot of just the youngsters. That's what he likes to do, isn't it? People that aren't getting as many minutes can get games in there. Right, I'm just going to do some more comments a minute when we get too full up and I feel bad. Ruth Canate looks like a future star player for us. He's definitely confident and he likes the high press, which is, you know, what we do. It does make me feel a bit, you know, heartbeat sometimes. But yeah.
Your heartbeat, Gemma.
Did you see him bulldoze that guy though at one point and then he acted like he did nothing wrong?
Yeah.
And he was trying to say that you got fouled. And I was like, look at the size of you. He tried to say the guy pulled his shirt and they both got
the ref told him off. Yeah, the ref told him off with a yellow card.
Yeah.
Like, okay, mate.
That was funny. Reese, didn't know if you guys saw this, but I've been seeing we've been currently linked with Adama Traore Neto. How many seasons have we been linked with Traore now?
Yeah, I can't see it.
At least 4. Yeah, at least 4.
Yeah, I can't see it. As he said, look, anything in football is possible. He's a good player, Traore. I just don't think that he's a Liverpool player. However, I don't work for Liverpool.
Yeah, do you know?
And that money's not coming out of my bank account.
He's big and fast, but that's not enough. Just being big and fast.
Yeah. I can't see that. I can't see that.
Neto, I haven't seen those rumors. Sorry. Mike, this is Mike from FTB. Welcome, Mike. Paxton Road. LFC haven't had a ball playing centre back in the days of Hansen and Lawrenson.
I'm sure we've had a ball playing centre back since Daniel. That's going way back.
Yeah.
He's a Spurs fan. It hurts him too much to watch us anyway, so we probably don't really know.
Sounds like it.
I'll tell you what. I'm not saying that they were in the same mold, all right? So I'm not saying that this player was in the same mold. But Daniel Agger was a ball playing centre back.
Yes, he was.
Yeah. So I'm not saying he was on Hansen or level, but Daniel Agger was a ball playing centre back. Yeah. So but hey. Good comment anyway. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Mike.
We still managed to win trophies with that one, so it's all good, Mike. It's all good. Reese, Milner, the Ribena man. Yeah, there you go. Milner, Salah, Mane, they don't drink alcohol. They're fit as hell. So yeah, there's a good advert for not drinking.
See, that's the secret.
Minimal
meat, lots of veg, no alcohol.
Yeah. This is someone from our ARMOURY TV. Canas, 4 goals conceded. He's Arsenal.
No. Wonderful. And you're right. It could have been 5. It could have been 6. It could have been 7. This is a pre-season friendly. These things will happen, so that's fine. I don't think we should be disheartened by that. Okay.
No, that second goal, that was just a freak goal. I think Tsimikas was a bit to blame because he didn't close the man down.
It was a beautiful finish though.
The angle he got, he was basically on the goal line and just whipped it in. Like, the goalkeeper had no chance. It's just wait for Alisson to come back, and then you can Alisson and Fabinho, that won't be happening.
Yeah. Look, the only person that I've seen
required. They're not even back yet, Canis. All right.
The only person that I have seen score a goal similar to that, which looked better, was PAXTON.
Okay.
Prove me.
I think Salah got one like that one. Didn't he?
Comments.
Yeah. Drilled one in from the post. A couple more, and then we'll move on. The subs bench is still weak. Well, a lot of the subs were on the pitch, so
there you go.
I think it was that bad.
Could have been worse.
Game time. Yeah, I think. Yeah. He wanted to try certain players in certain positions and see how it worked. And I think some of them did work. I think Minamino, after 10 minutes, did kind of warm up to that place. Keita had
a good game.
Yeah, he's great turning on the ball. And when he lost the ball, what I liked is that he made sure he won that ball back. And that's
exactly. That's what we're missing.
Definitely. So I was impressed with that.
That's
Matip. I just wanted to mention Matip a little bit.
Okay.
So what I like with him, and his legs just look so long, like Bambi legs. He loves to just drive through, doesn't he? Sometimes he just thinks, right, I'm going, and he does like to drive through. It seems like he gets frustrated and he thinks, right, let's get some passes through the midfield, and he will just drive through and just fire them forward. But he really got an assist today. I think he really got an assist as well.
Yeah, he is an option. What he does just does one or two things. Either draws players in so that he can feed off, create space, or he can basically cause the backline with a drive forward. If he can pick out a pass either side or over the top, right? Canate do that. If you look at the comparison,
I think he will. You can see it in him. I think a few of his passes, he got frustrated because he was playing it on to Trent and just put a bit too much on it and it went out. But you could see how pissed off he was. He was like, oh. But I think that will come as well. Definitely. Who else do I want to talk about? Can I just mention Clarkson as well? That guy,
another youngster getting game time.
I had to Google how tall he was. He looked so little and fragile. He's only 5'7", but it's not even that small. But amongst, between Virgil and Gomez and Matip and everyone, he looks about 10.
And I suppose that's the true identification between the step up between what would be our under 18s or our academy team to actually playing in first team football.
Yes,
but you're right, they're in there, they're getting the confidence, opportunities to actually play, as you said, real minutes underneath their belt with seasoned professionals, understanding how they're actually expected to play when they're in the first team as well, but also getting the experience of actually traveling with the first team as well. I think all of those is going to, So
I think being around this training thing, for them just to be around and train with all these players, watch what they do, and I think Samikas as well said he was looking forward to spending some time with Robertson and Nico.
Yes,
he's so excited that Robertson was coming back. So I think it's going to be a good summer.
It's going to be a good summer.
Cade, he came on towards the end, didn't he?
Who was that? Sorry, say that again, please.
Cade Gordon.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm quite excited about him. I think he presses really well. I like the way he is quite similar to Salah. He'll just keep going. He won't just give the goalkeeper time on the ball. He'll pressure all the players. I think the last game, a lot of people were getting quite excited by him. But what do you think about some of our youth players that played today? anyone really excite you?
For me, no one really stood out, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was slightly distracted with my 4 eyes. I had 3 of them a match, and one of them was doing something else. However,
Let's just talk in general then, like for this pre-season, is there any youngsters that have come on and you've thought, wow, this boy's
well, apart from Gordon in the last game, the last couple of games, Mr. Bradley, young, I think he's one of the youngest that's come out here. For him to actually be out in that type of situation, like you said, Stony, it's very important because I think maybe 4, 5, 6 seasons ago, not many youth players or academy players used to be able to travel to a pre-season camp and get that experience. So for Klopp to be bringing out over 30 to nearly 40 players is something that I feel is valuable to them as players and to the team as a whole, because you are showing and you're promoting bonding, and as a team, it's invaluable. It is invaluable. I just hope that the youngsters can push up this season and next.
What do you think of Stony? What do you think of Ian Rush's nephew?
Oh yes.
Yeah, you're gonna bring it up.
I was impressed with him last week, and he looked so happy, didn't he? Be there. He looked so happy, and he said his uncle was going to message him because it was known goal, but he crossed the ball in, and he said his uncle Ian was going to tell him that he needs to claim that. That was good.
I think like anything else, these are wonderful milestones for all of our players. Makes them see the bigger picture of actually being part of Liverpool. So he said brilliant milestone, good understanding, and as he said, like anything else, hopefully they'll be getting some game time this season. And even if it's not necessarily starting, it could be that they're warming up. This could be that they're featuring on the bench, maybe in some of the Champions League games, or some of the cup games that they've got an involvement to. And it also allows them to actually have more of a realistic opportunity to see what it means like for actually playing for the first team. I mean, we had Curtis Jones coming in the second half today, and Curtis Jones, our under 18s, our academy captain, he had the opportunity to play for us quite a lot last season. So if those players can actually see there's actually a realistic pathway, and once again, it only bodes well for them and our club as a bigger picture. So definitely a positive.
I guess they get to experience the whole atmosphere. It's not as daunting once they've experienced that atmosphere. Been there. It's not like the first time they're coming out. It's all these crowd and all the lights and everything. But I think definitely the League Cup, Carabao Cup, they'll probably make some things. Right, a couple more comments then. Tarek, hi Tarek, this is my LFC friend. Compared to Chelsea and Man City, we are weak on the bench.
That's fine, but Tarek, that's really good actually. Good comment by Tarek. Look at the two clubs that you compared our bench to. Yeah. The two teams with the oligarchs, who Man City is, and this is, I'm not speaking ill of Man City, absolutely not. This is a team that can afford to probably have 6 or 7 defenders, all costing 60 million plus. We're not in that lane. We're not in that lane. We've got a completely different pathway. I am happy with our squad, and even if we're comparing to Chelsea and Man City as an example, Man City won the league last year. Prior to that, Liverpool won the league. So your bench can be still believe in what we've got at our club. So I'm happy in the progress we're making.
I think it's quite impressive the fact we're bringing in, we've got Minamino coming back in. He went out on loan, got some experience. Ox is trying to break back in. Harvey Elliott looks like he is going to replace Shaqiri. Curtis Jones is going to step up. So it feels like we haven't bought anyone. Jota looked fantastic today as well. Actually, he came on towards the end. Some of his run-ins in the box, it was just Gordon was just a bit off with the finish, bless him. But it feels like we have signings this pre-season game, even though we haven't made them. So I'm not worried. And there is a rumour actually. Do we want to discuss it?
Go on, threaten it. What's this rumour?
So
what's the rumour?
Liverpool has signed Nicholas.
Yeah. Everyone got excited yesterday because Sal from Atletico Madrid started following Liverpool on Instagram. That's about it, but it doesn't take much in these transfer windows for people to get excited, you know.
I'm sorry, I can't get excited. I'm not going to get excited or nothing. I like the old school ways of purchasing players, and that is everything is stealth. The only time that you know we've had a sign-in is when the paperwork's done and they've got a Liverpool top on. Other than that, all of the fluffy proposals or people we may be signing, I'm just going to hold the fort.
I think
all that speculative
stuff haven't actually come out and made any motions towards it. Shows it would still be in the pipeline. Yeah, we won't hear a thing about it until Klopp stood next to him shaking his hand. You know, always up. So that's kind of how we do. But you made a point earlier, didn't you, Stony, before we were talking about him with Barcelona?
Yeah, so even with that possibility about Sal, you know, being I don't know a possible transfer acquisition at the moment, I think it's well documented about the financial situation that Barcelona are in, and I think some of the conversations between Barcelona and Atletico is that they can probably see Griezmann going back to Atletico, and that then means that they can reduce some of the money off their wage bill, and then Sal will go in the other way. However, it may be something, as Nicholas said earlier, we don't know the financial situation Atletico are in. Are they in a position to actually be able to afford Griezmann and also be able to pay his wages? We have. I know they won the La Liga, but we still don't know their own financial situation. So everything is speculation at the moment.
Plus, he might just want to come to the best team in the world. He might think, I want some Klopp hugs. I want to play with Salah.
It may
might
also
not want
be
to go to Barcelona. It's a bit toxic at Barcelona at the minute. Messi's not got long left. You know, I think he was the main pull there, but we might be a better option.
It may also have been one of his children got hold of his Instagram, and it was one of his children that pressed the like. We don't know.
It could be like, wait, do these guys think I'm going there? Let me check what they're about. No, like it's nothing. A lot of people get excited over nothing, but I thought I would just mention it because, you know,
all of these little
the style he plays, Simeone, aggressive attack style. He wouldn't need to be phased in. He would already be playing now. He's willing to play. A good age. He's in his prime. It's not like Konate where we've got to break him in and get him used to how we play. But yeah, he's versatile, all-rounder, box to box. He would suit us very well. But anyway, we're not saying any more until we see the
this is it. This is it, guys. This is it. Something so small, so innocent as liking a different football club.
But sometimes
start having kittens.
Yeah, sometimes that's all it takes, though. You know, it's a picture of someone on a plane. But hey, all right, Reece. Just want to say, love the stream, guys, top guys. Thanks, Reece. We love you too. We love that you watch every show. Who we got next?
Cheers.
On Monday, Man United Agenda. He's the quiz master on the spot. Likes to put people through their paces on there. Takes them back to the 40s. I'm joking. Didn't see the game, but good for you to get a run out. I mean, it was more. Wasn't really used today, was it necessary, until the last 20 minutes? It was a lot of our bench players, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, good to see them getting
I'll still call this. I'll call tonight's match a tactics and formations
tests run.
Yeah, kind of like a test run.
Yeah.
Let's see what you can do there and with this person there. Yeah. Amanda, again, results don't matter. Absolutely, is as long as Klopp's got what you wanted to see from that, then that's fine by me.
Exactly.
Did he play? You missed the first start of the show. Monday, you have to rewind it. Yeah, he did play 20 minutes with Gomez, and he looked like he was ready to come back, pushing in. I think
it looked like he never left.
He got a bit impatient. Someone was getting a bit bullied up on the wing, and he just went in and thought, right, forget this. Bars the man up the wing. Yeah, get the ball. So I like that.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Yeah, thanks, Bundy. Sal from Reese. Yeah, guys, go check his Instagram. See who he's following.
Stop it.
He's also following Jordan Henderson. Oh, but we won't read into that. Okay, who else we got? Reese. But yeah, as you say, yeah. Well, when they lift up the shirt, when they put the shirt on me. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, just when Elliot played, how was he? Just
to extend them on day. Thanks for something that we mentioned at the beginning. We played our normal formation 4-3-3, and Harvey Elliott played on the right side of the third central midfielder. Really good game today. He showed an additional side of his playing ability. I think everybody's seen that he's in a position when he's able to put his foot down and beat one or two players, but he was playing more of a tactical game today, which was really nice. Retained possession. A lot of his play was small passing as well today, and positive link-up play on the right-hand side with Salah today. So yeah, he had a nice game. Good minutes on his belt. And as you said, it's a nice reward for how well and productive he played at Blackburn last season. So we're pleased with him Monday.
Salah seemed to enjoy him there as well, didn't he? And Salah looked super sharp today, and he had him around him, so I think he enjoyed that as well. If we got next, Reese. Sal's friends with Thiago, I think. Yeah, let's stop now.
It's cool.
Where's that is Man U, because they're after the Portuguese guy, and I think Bruno's out there with his Portuguese contacts.
Oh, cool. This is a nice message. This is a nice message.
You want to read this out, Stony?
Yeah, greetings from Scousland. Loving the show. I'm so glad to see Virgil back, and I'm happy Oxford. Do you want to come to the friendlies next week? Oh, I'll leave that to one of you guys to mention. Nicholas, Pato was one of our hosts last season. She was one of our main hosts for the show with Stitches as well. And then we were joined by the team afterwards with Artie as well. But Pato was with us from the start as well. Excellent host and brought so much knowledge and experience as well. So hi, Pato, from everybody at
Hi, y'all.
You have to come back on with us, Pato.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Please do.
I mean, we'd love to come Liverpool. You put the kettle on, love. We'll be up. And Monday. Thanks, Stoney. Nice summary, Ari Harvey.
Okay, cool. No problem.
Look, Reese, I'm sending out some Pato love for you there, darling. Reese loves you too. We will love you here.
Pato. Thanks, mate.
Okay, then. So, I thought today's game was interesting. I think we'll wrap it up there. Any last thoughts?
Yeah.
I'm just excited to see some typical Liverpool styles of play coming back out. And we haven't got Fab, Bobby, Jota wasn't playing, Robertson wasn't playing. It was nice to still see the Liverpool style, even without those players on.
Yeah, no, okay. I was just happy with today. Good game time for a lot of players as well. We can see players are getting the rhythm back, the game time, and look, we just look forward to the next game. I know we were speaking off camera, but our next game against Bologna on 5th of August. So hopefully we'll see more of our players get a run out as well, and we just continue to progress.
The more pre-season games, the better, because, you know, Alisson, Bobby, Jota, Robinson, they all just sort of trickling back in. So it'd be nice for them to get at least 2 games. But yeah, roll on the next game. Right.
On to the next game.
Next Thursday, Kop Talk live on FTB Sports. So thanks everyone for watching. And again, we're just going to pay our dedication to Andrew Devine. You never walk alone.
And you know, one thing I do like about him, he'll put his head where other people won't even put their boot.
Yeah. We want people that are going to be competing for that first team spot, not another Shaqiri.
The way that this brother plays football, when we were linked, I didn't want to comment because I didn't want to smile